We are forecasting when the sun shines, when the wind blows, and when you switch the kettle on. Enabling renewable generation, helping the grid, and benefiting our environment.
Just don't fill the kettle up all the way. It takes more time to boil more water. And if you're just making a cup for yourself, only fill the kettle to the minimum mark.
Dong, fill the kettle, Sean, turn it on. We'll have a cup of tea when the work is done. Fill the kettle, turn it on.
It's just amazing what I can see. I can avoid obstacles and fill the kettle. I'm seeing colours better, but I can't see people.
And then when your mint sauce looks something like this, boil the kettle and pour some water over the top so the contents are just about covered.
And boil the kettle to 91 degrees, which I check with a meat thermometer. It's my dream to one day own one of those fancy brewing kettles that have temperature controls built in, but that seems like an excessive indulgence at this point in my life.
So the first step is I've got some hot water in a pan. So you could even boil the kettle if you want to. So I've boiled up some hot water.
Yes.
I'm just gonna put the lid on the pressure cooker, cook this on high for 25 minutes.
So you put the food on in the cooker in the morning, you hope it stays sunny all day, and in the evening you have food.
Now, Adley, we put the French toast on the cooker.
So we dip it in and then put it on the cooker.
On goes the toasted top bun that we put in the oven, and we're going to let this hang out with the toothpick to stay together until we are ready to actually stack the whole thing.
Put in the oven for an hour and a half at 180 degrees Celsius. Now the beer butt chicken. Here he is, shiny, gorgeous, finger-licking good.
Now we're going to put it in the oven and hope for the best. I'm just going to bake it at 350 since that's what you normally cook most things at. And if I need to break up some more crayons to put it in the mold, I'll do that while it's cooking.
Once baked, remove from the oven and leave to cool on the tray.
Once it's golden brown, remove it from the oven and just set it to one side to cool.
Remove from the oven when barely crisp. Put a small piece of cheese on each piece of tortilla. Replace in the oven until the cheese is melted. Remove from oven and garnish each piece with a small slice of pickled pepper and serve.
What we do now is we put this back in the oven, and I'm going to turn the oven down to about 100. I'll just leave that for like maybe 10-20 minutes.
Spread them out and put them back in the oven. Just turn the oven off and leave them in there to dry out.
I'm going to turn the oven down to 300 degrees and let it cook for that last hour at 300 degrees.